Dr. Drew, this is all part of Jodi's obsession with Travis Alexander. The trial where she was convicted of premeditated first-degree murder was an extension of her revenge plan, where she assassinated his character after killing him, and this is going to be more of the same. The retrial to decide whether she lives or dies is coming up. She's already hijacked it and turned it into a mockery, representing herself and now going back to the scene of the crime. Are you kidding me? First of all, what's she going to see there? Everything's been taken out. It's been completely redone. New carpet, new everything. This is just pulling focus, getting the attention once again back on her.
Shagun, mockery? Is she making a mockery of the whole thing?
Well, I find it hard for her to be making more of a mockery of the theater of the absurd. I mean, 12 buffoons who found her guilty of murder couldn't figure out how to sentence her. I think that would be pretty easy. Then you have a judge, and this is where I love to get on Anahita's case about how silly the legal profession has now become.
Oh, don't worry, that's my job.
No.
Granting a convicted murderer back into the home. You know what? The only people that I really feel nothing for, I feel nothing for the family that lives there. You bought the murder house. So, well, you know what? Like, you knew someone was murdered in that house. The fact that they want to send them there, I don't feel anything for that.
Right.
I just can't imagine it could get any more absurd.
This
is silly.
Well, let me, Anahita,
don't blame the judge. She doesn't want to give Jodi Arias a chance to appeal if she's sentenced to death. She's being smart about it. It's Jodi's fault.
Exactly. Well, I mean, but if I'm Jodi, I'm doing everything in my power to live. Listen, if I've been found guilty of murder and I still haven't been convicted, of course I'm going to do everything. Look, I'm going to play this. I'm going to let this ball roll downhill as far as it's going to go.
All right, well,
they want me to go to the house, I'm going.
But Shagun, if you're grandiose and in denial about something you've done, Anahita, do you think she could even call herself to the stand?
Well, look, of course, I think she's actually doing the right thing by representing herself. I think it's going to help her.
Why?
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Like you said, or someone on your panel mentioned, this is going to be a whole different jury. Okay, these jurors didn't hear her testify for 14 days. They didn't see her day in and day out talking about her life. So she's not going to humanize herself. They need to see her talking, and those jurors couldn't sentence her to death.
Wait. So you're saying that the more she talks, the better?
More she's humanized, Dr. Drew. And we saw in the initial trial, those jurors could convict her of murder. They found that it was cruel, but there were 4 holdouts. And I think that's because they got to kind of know her. They saw her talking about her life, about her family, and they couldn't put her to death.
Right, Sam?
Yeah, the more she talks, the more she contradicts herself. And the only reason why Jodi Arias is representing herself is because she's so narcissistic and manipulative that she actually thinks that she can probably do a better job than anybody else. And that's the really frustrating part about all of this, is that she's also capitalizing on her 15 minutes of fame.
Well,
she
Sam,
wants to make a mockery.
No, Sam.
Yes.
Sam, apparently this time she doesn't want cameras in the courtroom.
But Dr. Drew, but that's her manipulating
like she wanted to die.
Exactly.
Wait, one at a time.
Okay.
One of you.
Death
Hold on.
would be the ultimate freedom.
That's
Death would be the ultimate freedom. Oops, never mind. I take it back.
Thank
5
you.
minutes later.
So
That's
you're saying,
exactly
so you're
right.
both saying that the
she's
cameras are going
manipulating
to,
us.
so the
She
cameras
wants
are going to be in the
cameras.
courtroom. Here's what you're saying.
She wants the cameras. She just doesn't want any of us to think that she actually cares to have the cameras there.